subscribe to my channel, thanks. Pitch Battle will become the latest singing contest set to hit our TV screens this summer, but 16 years on from ITV's Popstars, why is the format still so strong? Putting Kelis, Gareth Malone, Chaka Khan, and Giedroyc together in the same room is, quite simply, a magnificent idea. Having clearly recognized this, BBC One has duly recruited this dream team to appear in its upcoming singing contest Pitch Battle. Judges Kelis and Malone will be joined by a different guest judge each week, which will see Chaka Khan rotate with Will Young, Bebe Rexha and Seal to critique the contestants. Choirs and a cappella groups will be pitted against each other in a format you just might recognize from the many, many other talent shows which have preceded it. I remember seeing Popstars back in 2001 and it being a genuinely fresh and exciting idea, says Julia Raeside, TV critic for The Guardian. To watch the hopes and dreams of these young kids, it didn't feel quite so manipulated back then, and the concept of a judge being a bit of a villain was relatively new. But, perhaps inevitably, the success of the show sparked a new wave of singing contests such as Popstars, The Rivals, Pop Idol, The X Factor and The Voice. A number of successful groups and singers such as Girls Aloud, Little Mix, Leona Lewis and Ollie Miss came out of these shows over the years, but there were also plenty of potential careers which never took off. The Observer's pop critic Kitty Empire says, if you are an artist, quite often going on TV talent shows might not be the best idea for your career, because for every one direction there are 1,000 no directions. If you want a career in music, that sometimes doesn't happen as a result of going on a talent show. However, if you're more versatile and more willing to go on the West End stage, you can certainly turn the TV exposure to your advantage. It's true, there are plenty of contestants who applied for talent contests as singers, and ended up taking their careers in totally different directions after receiving the TV exposure. Rylan Clark Neal was something of a novelty act in the 2012 series of the show, but has gone on to be a successful TV presenter and even released an autobiography last year. Elsewhere, 2005 X Factor winner Shane Ward and Popstars Kim Marsh can now be seen acting in Coronation Street. While Marsh's bandmate Miley N-Class is now a radio presenter and X Factor 2008 victor Alexandra Burke has starred in multiple theatre productions. Certainly some of these former contestants have had success, but Empire points out, there is a wider issue of whether great art is being made. For a country that produced people like David Bowie, who is universally acclaimed, we're not seeing that quality of talent on TV shows. People are just entertained by these programs, and a singing contest is something that lends itself to TV watching by all generations. It gets kids and grandparents in front of the TV, in an age when most people are on YouTube. So it's much more about the format being successful TV than it is about creating meaningful musical careers. A successful TV format it clearly is, but it's perhaps surprising that 16 years on from Popstars, singing contests continue to dominate TV schedules.